Welcome back, horror fans. Last time we braved the nightmare that is Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey, and now the same terror has returned. In today's episode, we're diving into Blood and Honey 2 to see if it raises the stakes or if it's just raising body counts. Grab your honey pot, hold on tight, because this story is not for the faint of heart. Welcome. I usually don't start it off like this, but I said, why not? Why not? Welcome to the Booze and Chill video podcast. Here with my homeboy over here, Alonso. You probably remember him from a few other music video. I'm sorry, not music video. Movie trailer reviews. That signature smile. It's all there. It's all there.
Yahweh. Stop it.
So today we're talking, because not the first, but the video podcast before this, I spoke about Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey Part 1. And now, when was it? Ayer? No.
Friday.
It's Friday.
Today's Sunday.
Oh, that's right.
But for you guys, it's Wednesday.
Yes.
Right?
Prior to recording this, it's Sunday. We watched Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey on a Friday night, and it was way better than the first one. By like a lot.
A lot.
Like a lot.
Yeah. Like the first one was like an independent film, and the second one was an actual film.
Porque according to our friend Alex, who was supposed to be here with us, but he couldn't make it.
He bailed.
He couldn't make it. So shout out to you, Alex. According to his research, I don't remember how much the budget was for the first one, but it did gross, like, I think he said like 7 million. Algo así dijo.
I think like the budget was 10 million and it did only 7 million.
No, but they didn't have it in the millions in the budget. They grossed to 7 to 10 million. Something like that.
Yeah.
Well,
like, oh shit, come on, good.
Yeah, the guy was just like, oh wow, you guys liked it, and I guess I'll try harder.
I guess I can actually like try now, like sure.
So I think that's basically what happened, because the first one, like, first off, the costumes of Winnie-the-Pooh and Piglet, because we only had those two guys in the first movie. The way they look. Well, first of all, let me show you guys.
They look like costumes.
They did look like costumes. It was like not even movie quality costumes.
Yeah, it was like low budget movie quality costume, which they were not supposed to be costumes. They were supposed to be creatures.
Yeah,
but they look like costumes.
They look like costumes. This is the cover for Blood and Honey 2. First off, the costumes here are just way better. The eyes and the mouth actually moved.
I want to say it did have some CGI on.
No, but it was practical effects, dude. I have like a mask somewhere up there where, like, if I open my mouth, it opens with it. They did something.
I feel like some stuff.
It's more like animatronic, maybe.
Maybe you think? Google it. Everything was CGI.
No, but
the actors, everything is CGI.
They gross 7 million, nothing above that.
AI is cheap now.
7 million te cuesta el puro CGI by itself.
No sé, ahí sale gratis en Google. So many AI shit on.
Too many AI stuff. And let me show you guys the individual, because they did like these cool covers for each character. So let me introduce you. This one's Tigger. Tigger is they made him out to look like the badass of the group, because they had him in this not a cage, but like this room that's like locked and stuff. I don't even remember that.
Yeah, but so I feel like that made him look like, oh, he's like super dangerous or whatever. But then he wasn't really like that much dangerous than everyone else.
Sí, como que Pooh was pretty equal.
Yeah,
sí.
He's not like, oh, he was jumping with his tail and like killing everyone with their tail or so. Like something more than just killing everyone, just like Pooh was doing.
Sí.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, he didn't bounce on his tail. That's a little disappointing.
Fucking rip off.
Let me show you the next one. This one, of course, Pooh Bear. He still has the flannel like he did in the first one. You know, that redneck jump. I think he's a redneck in this movie.
I mean, also the first one.
There's trailers y todo.
Yeah. I mean, basically the first one, they really rented a trailer Airbnb or something.
Oh, yeah, that's what you said too.
Yeah. That's how it looked. It was like a bunch of trailers around, a fire pit in the middle.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It did look like they just rented an Airbnb and just like filmed it right there.
And I was thinking, like, seriously, you guys like can eat stuff, but you have like chingos of grills and like, you know,
yeah. That's what I said too from the first movie. The first movie, they you don't really have to see it to kind of get this one at all. You know, in fact, they kind of sort of poke fun at their own movie in part two. But the only is the way that part one connects with part two is that they introduce these characters from Winnie-the-Pooh as abominations, as like half animals and half human. Mm-hmm. Other than that, you don't really have to see it.
Yeah, and the only reference they made from the first movie is that was a story, or like the movie that you see is based on the true story.
Yeah.
Film in the movie.
Yeah. So you literally see a kid watching Winnie-the-Pooh Blood and Honey 1 on TV.
Yeah.
That situation.
Because a low budget company made the movie of like, oh, this good. This guy was talking about this happened. Oh, let's make a movie about it. You know? Like,
yeah.
that's how they interpret it in the second movie. So you don't really have to see it.
Yeah.
I mean you can. It's fun.
It's fun. See?
It's fun.
It's a fun watch, but you can't compare it to the second one at all.
Yeah, no. Second one was pretty good.
And let me show you the next character here. This one's Owl.
Pinche chipper scripper.
Kinda, sorta. Normally, he needs the predator mouth thing going on.
Yeah.
That's really all that's missing. And the jacket. And the truck. Like the one we saw earlier.
Yeah.
And then lastly, Piglet. Piglet gained so much weight from the first movie.
And he went to a dentist.
He got the tusk. But
yeah,
he had tusk.
I got 4 like those.
Yeah, he had tusk in the first movie. Here he lost them.
Yeah.
And also, you know what? There is a little connection. But in part one, in part one, they kill Piglet.
Mm-hmm.
Here he's back. And then I'm just gonna leave it at that because at the end there's a little bit of something.
The end, but I mean we kind of like I mentioned that last time, like after we watched the movie.
True. But the way it starts off exactly how the first movie starts. It's got that really really cool animation, and it explains how Christopher Robin just goes back to his regular life, working at the hospital, but the only thing that sucks is because he was there in what they called it, the 100 Acre Massacre. That's what they ended up calling it. Because he was there, he was involved. People just thought that he was the one who murdered everybody. He was a
sole survivor.
Yeah.
So they're like, there is a sole survivor. Like,
yeah.
Everyone's dead except you and this and that. Yeah.
Coincidentally.
Where is the half bear, half human? Huh?
So because of that shit, everyone just kind of just doubted him and like didn't believe him. And he just kind of lived his life just kind of miserable and just barely going by. And the same thing's happening to Pooh at the same time, because there was a group of people, like a handful of people that believed him, and they all got together with what are they called? With pitchforks and fire.
Yeah,
when to go and they
basically get them up, going to hunt them and everything.
And they burnt up some of like a huge chunk of 100 Acre Wood. You know, they had to like move. And then not only that he was so desperate that he went and go and searched for his new friends, which is Owl, Tigger.
Yeah, because they were living somewhere else.
Yeah.
And basically, like, they fucked up his house because he was killing people. And I was like, hey, where the fuck are you fucking up my house. I just kill people. That's my thing, you know. Like you don't have to fuck up my house because I kill people. Like that's totally normal.
I'm a bear, bitch.
Yeah,
I'm a
like,
bear. I do
yeah.
that.
Like, oh my god. Wow. So yeah, he went to fucking freeload with Owl.
With Owl and Tigger.
Yeah.
But you know what? They never explained why they weren't in part 1 and why they weren't living with Pooh and Piglet.
Because maybe the guy was not thinking that there was gonna be a part 2, and when he made a part 1, it's just like, oh, I'll just use Piglet and Winnie-the-Pooh.
Maybe he only had budget for the 2.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna hire like 3 more people to play the other characters.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have the budget, and
Hey.
yeah, like fuck it.
And the stunt devils, like
Yeah,
so
like,
much to think about.
Because then that was some fucking like hardcore, like stunning stuff.
Honestly, see, in this one there was
No,
a
yeah,
lot
no,
of
yeah.
there was a lot more bloodshed, a lot more
Mhm.
kill counts. It was sick, dude.
Pinche bear trap.
Oh my god, yes.
Se mamó.
But you know what I do kind of miss from part 1? Porque in part 1, Pooh was pulling off a candy man. He would have a swarm of bees following him.
It's because
that wasn't here.
It's because I guess it was the whole thing. Like, okay, let's give an actual background story, or like, why is Winnie the Pooh or whatever? Like in the first one, I guess it was like a supernatural entity, you know, because it was half human, half bear or whatever. So I guess he could control beasts, or I don't know.
No,
but in the second one,
supernatural, I don't think so. I think it's porque he was always eating honey and he's just sticky with honey, and they would just follow him.
No, he literally goes like, and the freaking bees come out of like the woods and start attacking the guy. So like,
no, but that's the thing. They never attacked anybody. They just
they attacked the guys. Remember, like at the end when the 2 chicks that survive go into the road, and then like they stop with the truck with the 3 or 4 guys, like those the British rednecks.
I don't recall that.
Yeah, it was like towards the ending before he fucking killed the chick and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, because it was like the 2 chicks escape. They get into the road, then a truck is passing by and it stops, like whatever, like, help us, it's killing us or whatever, and this and that. And a bunch of like, I guess, hillbillies, so like European hillbillies come out because they're in Europe, like they're in England or something. I don't know what part it is, but yeah. And then he starts killing them all. Remember?
No, but I don't remember that part.
Yes.
I honestly don't remember that part.
What?
No.
I like pinche. That's how they fucking had the card and everything.
Damn.
But yeah, one guy kind of like runs.
I can't recall that one.
One guy runs off or whatever, and pinche Pooh just kind of like goes like that with his beast powers. And yeah,
I wouldn't say powers. It's more.
It was pretty much fucking powers, because it was like a block away, just going like. And the beast come out of like the woods.
It wasn't like he had like the force or some shit.
That was like a B force. It fucking was. Like I saw it that way, because it goes like literally, it goes like he looks at the guy like he's running away. I think it's just like he goes like that, and a bunch of fucking bees come out of the woods, start attacking the guy, and and that's it. Yeah.
Whatever. I don't remember that part. But anyways,
yeah, of course you didn't remember that part, right?
And so yeah, the animation introduces the beginning part just like it does in the first one. It's really, really cool. I really like the animation. I think this one they got somebody different. Okay, it's similar in style, but there was more color and there was a little bit more effort put into it.
It's not that they got someone else; they got more budget.
They got more budget to pay someone else or more people,
or maybe pay the same person but with better
pencils.
Does he imagine? Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe like the first movie, the budget is so much. Okay, I'll do it with paint. And like, second movie, more budget. Okay, I can't afford Adobe now. I guess
for Adobes.
Yeah, I mean,
and then it continues on with the beginning part and a trailer, just like we were saying that freaking Winnie the Pooh is a bit of a hillbilly in both movies. So it starts off with like these group of friends just playing with the with the Ouija board.
Con la Ouija.
Con la Ouijas.
At 100.
The what?
They're at the woods at the 100
Acre Wood.
100 Acre Wood.
And they're playing with the Ouija board. And they're asking questions, whatever. And then they ask, I don't remember what the question was.
Because they're trying to summon like the dead people, like all those.
Yeah. All the other dead hillbillies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they believe that there was an actual killer, like Christopher Robin's story.
Yeah. Wait, no. Oh yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yes. They were trying to summon the real crazy of the 100 acre massacres, they were calling it, and they got their answer because the trailer ends up shaking like crazy.
Yeah.
And who was it that appeared first?
It was Pooh.
It was Pooh, right?
Yeah.
And then
because he starts to move
he was the one shaking
the trailer,
the
and then Pinchato like he does roids because fucking
he's
turned the whole thing, dude. Like
he's a bear. He has the strength of a bear. Maybe the honey has roids. I don't know.
I don't know.
But whatever the case is, freaking Winnie-the-Pooh flips the shit out of it. Oh no, actually, not before him stabbing a giant fucking branch through it. And killing it.
Dude, that was fucking crazy. That was like the first kill of the movie.
That was the first kill.
Like I think there were like 3 chicks. They're all freaking out because like someone like moving the trailer and everything or whatever, or like stepping on it and stuff.
Yeah, it was
like,
Owl on top because you hear the footsteps.
Yeah,
and Pooh just shaking from the side
and like freaking out and once against like the wall, I guess, and just pinche.
Yeah,
branch through her mouth and everything. Reverse deep throats. Hey. I'm waiting.
It was good.
Yeah, so she dies, and then the chick that was doing the whole Ouija stuff, she gets out of the trailer.
Yeah,
and then he ends up tilting the trailer.
Yeah, ends up tilting it,
and shit caught on fire, and one of the chicks stayed inside, so she's like fucking burning.
One of them got burned to shit.
Like Luke Skywalker, no, like Anakin Skywalker. Yeah, like literally. Like,
mine is the no, because actually no, that's not true. She doesn't.
I hate you.
She does end up screaming that at the end.
Yeah, she's like help.
The other girl, because one of them got killed off right away by the owl.
No, because it was 3 girls, if I remember. It was the one with the reverse deep throat.
Yes,
the one that's getting burned. Like she's getting burned, but she gets out of the trailer and she goes into the pond.
Yeah,
so she turns herself off.
The other girl's getting.
She tries to drive off on the thing.
No, she got the bear trap.
Oh, because that was the thing que no mames. Because she gets on like those mud carts or whatever, like those go-karts. And she drives into the bear trap. So the bear trap cuts the tire so she can't move anymore. And then Pooh gets there.
Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. And then she ends up getting it afterwards.
Yeah, Pooh gets her and just puts her face on the bear trap. I'm like, the bear trap was caught on the tire. Like
maybe he had more than one.
I just saw one because you literally see the shot like there.
Well, you also have to remember that because there was also people hunting them down. There could have been just a regular one that they put. Because remember, oh, you know what? I know this came afterwards. Because after that horror deal happens, it cuts to these 3 guys setting bear traps because they killed off the girlfriend in the beginning.
Yeah.
So that's probably that trap was already probably there meant for them.
Well, that makes no sense because the girl wasn't dead yet.
Wait, no, I'm talking about the bear trap, the one that you say that was bullshit porque it wasn't there. That's what I'm saying, that it was already there because it was meant for them.
Well, maybe, yeah.
Because remember in the beginning they said they were being hunted down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then the guys that we'd see that are hunting them is the guy is it's the chick's boyfriend, the first one that gets killed, I guess. Because like,
we're not
he
sure which
killed my
one.
chick and I don't know what and yada yada yada.
Dude.
Yeah, I guess
we're not sure which one it is, but he was dating one of the girls that got killed off in the beginning, and this dude was super pissed. They were setting more bear traps, and they just so happen to be very, very close to owls as they hideout. And they were being really, really loud because, you know, rednecks. No, I'm kidding. No, they're just being too loud. And
But it's funny because they're not American. They're European, so they're not rednecks.
That's also true.
So
but they did a good job playing
we'll be
rednecks.
Like rednecks. No?
So
they were like this rednecks.
So it wouldn't be what in tarnation then. What would it be?
Bloody hell.
What in tar hell? I don't know.
What in bloody hell? No? I mean,
I'm sorry. We have fun here. Yeah. But yeah, they're being, loud English rednecks, and Owl overhears them, and they like, they're all gathered up in his lair, and they're like, the Owl comes in with a little speech like, they're awfully close this time. And like, what did he say? Something about them bringing the fight to them so they can stand a fighting chance and survive, and that we're never going to trust Christopher Robin ever again. Like, there's a huge grudge with Christopher Robin.
It's a typical like Psycho X, like that toxic.
Honestly,
like,
yes, it's got
like,
that vibes with it.
Gacho, like,
and also
bad.
Like fucking Chiflazones. Like, think about it. They were so used to being fed by Christopher Robin. They weren't thinking like, we're part animal, we can survive out here. Like, no, they got stopped being fed, and they fucking
now
starved.
That I think about it, I think they changed that story from the first one, because on the first movie they tell you that that's the excuse, I guess, that he left them and everything.
Yeah,
that he would feed them and all that, and so they stay without food, and they had to eat Eeyore to survive, and that's when they changed.
That's what I'm saying, because they could have literally like survived by hunting and what animals do.
But then on the second movie, when, because this dude, like, he's so fucked up in the head because of whatever happened, the trauma that happened, and went to the psychiatrist, right, or psychologist. What's the difference?
There's a difference, but I think it was a psychologist.
Well, he goes to psychologist, right?
Yep.
And that's when, because they do like, I guess, that like hypnosis thing or whatever, and they start to kind of remember when it's the whole thing, like, oh, he, I guess because he was too young, that he kind of like erased or was neglecting the bizarre thing, because then they show you like Pooh, like the younger Pooh, like eating a rabbit or whatever. Well, he's playing with them.
I know what you're going with, but they didn't change it. They just added to it.
But then that means that, I mean, they would eat animals anyways. You know what I mean? Like, Igor was still alive, and they were eating animals. So then you're saying that, oh, at first they ate Igor because they couldn't hunt when they actually did hunt.
See, but it took that to happen for them to actually realize, like, oh, we can do this.
No, because the memory that Christopher Robin has is with him.
Yes,
remember, Christopher Robin is like playing on the swing or whatever, and Winnie-the-Pooh is just chilling, but he's eating a fucking rabbit. Because they're like, oh, he forgot those things, so like he avoided to remember those things or whatever.
Oh, okay. I think I get you. I get what you mean now. Still, man.
So maybe Igor is actually alive.
I don't know. They never mentioned him ever again.
They never mentioned Rabbit on the second one either.
But we digress. Wait,
hold on. This is not going the way that I was thinking.
There's a lot of theories to this movie, dude. So many. Like he mentioned, Rabbit's not in it. Neither the first or this one. And who else was missing? No, just that one, right?
Yeah, like just on the second one, yeah, just Rabbit, I guess. Yeah, Igor, unless he's actually alive, but they keep the whole part.
Igor got enough in the first one. I'll leave the link to the first review, but he gets eaten and he does not come out in this one. So the only thing that I can think of is he can't be regenerated because he got eaten by the same group that got experimented on with whatever that they had. So
Can he?
I don't know.
Because while this English rednecks people are hunting them down or whatever, Pooh and Piglet
Come back from the
come
dead.
back to like get them, like, nah, fuck it, they're not gonna mess with us or whatever.
See, pero they got killed and they got buried. Eeyore's in their stomachs.
Is he really? Because they on
probably
the
just
first
shit
one
him
they
out.
had like a rest in peace kind of thing. So like they bury something, right? But wait. This is what I'm going to. This is what I'm going to.
Okay. My bad.
Because or maybe it's gonna take a while. Because okay, remember Piglet? They kill Piglet. On like these dudes in this scene, they kill Piglet. So Piglet's like, it's out.
Yeah.
Like pinche shotgun on the head, like really like the whole everything explodes.
Yeah.
So he has no head, no brain. Right? Just leave it at that. And then unless I have to jump all the way to the end.
We would have to jump all the way to the end. I think we should save it. We should save it.
So we're gonna keep it like that, right? Because okay, so Igor apparently is dead because they killed him, and he can regenerate because he got eaten, or I don't know. We don't know how much he got eaten, but apparently he has a grave on the first one.
There is a grave.
There is a grave to say that Igor rest in peace, right? So maybe a body, something is there. Okay, Piglet dies. They blow his head off, and then they end up killing. There were 3 guys. They killed 2. The boyfriend of the chick. That's like, oh, this motherfucker's killed my girl, and I don't know what, and blah 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 blah.
Yep.
And then the first one, because there were 3 and 1 get lost. That's what happens. One gets lost. That's the first one that dies.
That's the one that got shot in the face.
He's the one that shoots the Piglet. Because he's by himself, like, what the fuck? And then he turns and Piglet's like, or whatever.
I'm pretty sure it was the one that got shot in the face because later on they end up finding him.
Was it that one? The one that because that guy's because he dies because remember we're 3 and they're like, hey, we're this guy or whatever, and then the shot goes to that guy. He's by himself. He turns. Piglet is there, like, oh, he freaks and he shoots him. He shoots Piglet on the face, so his fucking head blows up or whatever.
Yeah.
He turns again, and then Pooh fucks him over.
Yeah.
And then he's on the floor. The other 2 guys appear. They're like, oh, what's going on? And that's when Pooh comes out.
Yeah.
He's fighting with the main guy, I guess. Shoots the other guy on the face.
The guy with the other flannel shirt.
Yeah. the other flannel shirt.
There's a lot of flannels.
Not the one that shot Piglet, right? The one that was with him. He's the one that gets shot on the face.
Yeah.
And then Pooh kills the other guy, whatever. The guy that gets shot in the face actually survives, and like kind of like goes like, and they find him eventually. But
yeah, by the way, this is still we can call it the second act, I think, of the movie.
This is the second act. I guess it will be the second act within the first.
It will be the second
within the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, because this is right after the trailer park murder. Yeah, it's
Trailer Park Murder, the little story about Christopher Robin going to a psychiatrist and all this.
Yeah.
And then the rednecks. And then is the hospital scene.
That's when we see Christopher Robin in his natural habitat, doing his thing, doing his doctor thing with little kids and stuff. But he ends up getting fired, I think. But I don't remember if it was there or later on.
No, it was there. They call him. Yeah, because he's doing like doctor shit or whatever. And then they call him, Christopher Robin, can you come out, please? And then like
it was there then, yeah.
Yeah, and doctor kind of like explain them like, oh, like I believe you or this and that, but there's too much there's too much like shit going on talking about you, so we had to like fire you.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what the fuck? And I don't know why.
We have to like fire you?
Because I mean, there's a lot of like, cancel culture stuff.
Your story's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, wow.
Human bears, my God.
I mean, do you know that it's safer to be with a bear in the woods?
Was Piglet cute?
Imagine. it's the beauty in the inside, not in the outside.
Did he smell like bacon?
Imagine. But yeah, he gets fired, and that's when the guy that got shot in the face,
Yep,
like appears again.
That's when he gets there. That's where they
yeah,
find
well,
him.
like they bring him in and like the bed thing or whatever,
Yeah,
like emergency and everything. Like
this was right after he gets fired, so it's like he can't even like
he's
do
processing
anything.
the fuck. I got fired, like shit. And they just rush in with the guy, like, oh, like 20 CCR or whatever they say.
CCR.
Like all those medical terms or whatever when someone gets shot on the face.
But yeah, they rush him in, and again, this is right after he gets fired, so it's like he can't. You know when they take people to the emergency room, and they go through the doors, and then I don't know if you've seen them, but they have this line, and they legally have to stop you there because you can't pass that line.
Yeah.
He can't go there past that line anymore.
Because he's fired.
He got fired.
He will fire. I mean, technically, those people, they didn't know he got fired because they weren't there.
Everybody knew him.
And he just got fired like a minute ago.
Yeah.
Like, hey, no, Christopher, move, you're fired.
Like, even if they didn't know he was fired, they would have been like, oh shit, you're Christopher. Oh, nah, bro.
Nah, bro. This was your doing. Even though you were here right now, this was your doing. You did this.
This reeks of you.
You being in the hospital for 37 hours, doing your whole shift. But it was you. It was you.
It was all you, bro.
Yeah.
But that part was a little bit funny. At the same time, a little hard on Christopher.
It was funny because he got fired. Damn,
a little bit. It was because it's like, and then they bring in a victim, and that's like his job, just to help these kind of people, and he can't do it because he got fired. And fucking so yeah, that again, that was hard on him because like he can't do what he was trained to do, whatever. And so they leave it at that. And then I think this is where we start actually. He starts
to get more frustrated.
He gets frustrated, but we also we see that he's also been seeing a psychiatrist because he ends up going back to talk to her. And then that's where he starts the hypnosis thing that you mentioned.
Yeah.
She pulls out the hypnosis on him, and freaking that's where we get these flashbacks, these suppressed memories that Christopher Robin had as a kid. And apparently he had a brother. They added a brother to this little story of Winnie-the-Pooh.
Desiree actually has a little sister.
Oh, that's true.
I think they already showed the little sister.
I think so.
Yeah.
Did they? I don't know.
I know, but he has a little sister.
Yeah. Was it the sister?
Yeah, it's a sister.
Damn.
Good, remember? Get me back my sister.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Sister, yeah.
So he had a brother and a sister.
Well, before he had a brother. The sister, it was kind of like he's already in his 30s.
Yeah.
You know, parents got kinky about 6 years ago again. And that happened.
Yeah, the parents were a little bit on the older side.
Which is funny because like
very, very healthy looking.
Well, the dad looked way younger than the mom, though.
That's true. It's because women age faster than we do, man. You know, we can withhold. We can withhold, man. We can withhold.
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
me compared to you,
we got that new anime. I'm older than you
by like a year.
Yeah. It's the beard. If I shave, I'm gonna look way younger than you.
Yeah, maybe.
That's why I leave the beard so that one has variety.
Oh my god. But yes, and suppressed memories. We find out that he had a brother. The sister is introduced. He actually lives with his parents, and these suppressed memories show that he had a younger brother who just got abducted by some person. He can't see it in this memory, and not at this point in the movie. The face is all blurred out. And whenever he gets to, because he gets abducted in your typical like white van, like why can it not be like?
I think it was a
like
gray
a
van.
Fucking what?
I think it was a gray van,
but it's a van nonetheless.
I mean, I think it's practical, I guess, when you're kidnapping someone.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I would know. What should I buy to kidnap children? A car is too small. A van it's roomy. You can even lure them with toys.
I want to say that maybe
You see
the
how
van
fucked up that
because
sounds?
like you can't see the inside, so you don't know that you have someone in there.
Well, that too, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
You can
I
rent
don't
a U-Haul.
I mean, that was back in the 90s. Did they have U-Haul in the 90s?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh my
Um,
god.
but yeah. So he
It's
gets
also England, bro. Come on. I mean,
what? They can't have U-Hauls.
no, because U-Haul is an American word.
What?
I don't know.
It's an American thing.
It's an American thing. We came out with that word. U-Haul.
My God, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's good. That's There we go. You get two of those. That was a double whammy.
Yeah, like
So you get double.
yeah. Anyways,
the suppressed memories, and he's just like, oh, it's my brother, and this and that. And the psychiatrist like can't get him to tell her the answer because it's one of those memories.
Well, it's kind of like he knew, like he remembered, like he knew that his brother got abducted. He just
the face,
I guess, yeah, like the whole, like, oh shit, like I remember him being in a band, like I remember seeing that he got abducted.
Mm-hmm.
Like not that he got lost or whatever, like he got abducted. There you go.
So yeah, it just kind of ends it like that, and then like that. In fact, I think I do have the abduction. It was like a birthday party. I don't remember whose it was, and
I think it was supposed to be the brother's birthday,
something along those lines. And
yes, he was a Craven.
Yeah,
you
were right. You were right.
I was fucking right.
But yeah, it just kind of sort of ends at that, and then afterwards it's just like the whole story of Christopher Robin just really just trying to do his thing. Just he can't work, so he ends up moving with his parents like a loser. I'm kidding.
Like, whoa.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, I want to say that he was already living with his parents.
I honestly don't know. I just assume because he lost his job and right away he goes to his parents, but at the same time, because he also had like that suppressed memory, which he ends up bringing up again to his parents, and the dad was like, "No, he's not lying. I remember you that one day in the middle of the road, and I'll never forget your face."
Yeah, because he was like, "Yeah, I remember like going or whatever, seeing him in a van. Like someone got him in a van. I just can't remember his face." He's like, and I remember just calling out to you, dad, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then was like, "No, you were so young, and I didn't know what, and yada yada yada." Like all toxic, like always, right?
Yeah.
And then dad is like, "No, I remember."
All like that.
Yeah, like all like that. And then the dad was like, that's when the dad's like, "No, yeah, like it's true because when I found you, you were calling out for me, and you were all like,
yeah. That's true. That part is true."
So he tries to like kind of like try to remember the face because his dad is like, if you try to remember the face where he looked, we can open the case again.
Yeah. So that went down, and then
and there was a creepy janitor.
That's right, because he ends up going back to the hospital. I don't remember the reason why he had to go back.
Because the guy that got shot on the face, the one that survived, asked for that he wanted to talk to Christopher Robin.
That's right. So that's why he had to go back, and so he goes back, and then that's where he has that conversation.
No, that's when they first
brought him in.
And
he has the conversation with him, and he tells him like, "What did you see out there? Who did this and that?" And the last thing he couldn't talk because he ends up revealing that he has no mouth.
That was kind of like okay, I would understand if Winnie-the-Pooh was the one that did that to him. Like all creepy, like doing operation, like, whatever. But no, he actually like he wasn't the doctor like at a hospital, ER.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I'm pretty sure that they could have like not so like that. Kind of like maybe
not
like, you know,
not made him
like,
look like the shitty Deadpool.
yeah. Like, nah, this guy talks way too much. Just fucking like cover his mouth.
I see what you mean. Like they could have fixed him up to the point where he can still talk and use his mouth,
Or at least maybe not talk, but have a mouth.
breathe through a tube at least.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because you know, like if you didn't have a jaw, you know, like it would just kind of like
See.
splatter face kind of thing.
Instead, like they like got skin from like I don't know the back of his neck and just kind of patched him up in the mouth. I will take one of those actually. This video is no, I'm not kidding.
It's not.
I'm kidding. It's not. But I do like this product. I do like this a lot.
Yeah.
Liquid Death, everyone. Yeah. Why do you shake it?
Oh, because it's cold down here, but not here.
Oh, damn. I think you have a point. I should have done
that. I always have a point.
Aye.
Everything is calculated.
Calculated.
Calculated. Todo está fríamente calculado.
Calculos.
That's something else, bro. That is something else.
That is something else.
No, pues si estás calculando, calculo. Tú calculas, yo calculo, ellos calculan, nosotros calculamos. Sounds weird when you say it like that, but
yeah.
You're calculating, I'm calculating, they're calculating, we're all calculating.
And gay people calculate. Do
they really?
Anyways. Again, we like to have fun here. And by the way, that's how you do that. Okay.
Do what? do what? Calculate?
The never mind. You killed it. If I have to explain it, it's not funny anymore. God damn it.
You mean calculate?
Oh,
that's funny. Which one? That one?
That would be that one right there. Anyways, before he went into killing my trip, so he gets oh yeah, that's right. Shitty Deadpool lookalike coming in, and Deadpool 2 and Winnie-the-Pooh 2. Again, he can't talk because for some reason, like we were saying, he just doesn't have a mouth. Whatever reason that may be. He only has one eye. But to be fair, he got shot around the face.
Yeah.
So that I get that. But the
like
mouth
the shot was like sideways.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like if his jaw got like
I don't know what they I don't know what they were thinking for this part.
Yeah, they decided to like just let's say maybe like this piece was like hanging. I'm like, let's just like pull everything and like so here. And
you can shut the fuck up.
Pretty much.
Well, yeah. So he can't talk, so he's all writing on his little board. And one of the last things that he wrote down was they did it. And Christopher being that
first was they did it. The last one was you were right.
Was it you were right?
Yeah, it was like you were right.
Oh,
like,
no, yeah. No. You are right about that.
Yeah. About like them.
See what I did there?
About them.
About them. Not this they them thing. We're talking about the Pooh and the friends.
Yeah.
We're not getting into that subject. But yeah, and again, Christopher Robin knows exactly what he's talking about. And
about
then
the monsters.
About his
the reason he got fired.
His old silly old bear.
Can you tell him that it's true? Because they just fired me yesterday, man. Like, can you tell him?
That's why they shut his mouth.
Because he knew. Hey, the whole fucking makes sense. It's all about the hospital. I knew it.
But then, why would they cover it though? That was
I know. I guess that was just the whole like John. Look at what happened to him and this and that. Like the horror part.
That's crazy. We just connected something there.
Yeah.
So yeah, after he finds that out, he goes off, and he
goes
tries
off to a rave party.
He goes to a rave. That's right.
Well, he goes to the rave bar.
The what bar?
The rave bar.
Oh yeah. That's right.
And they're like, you're not invited.
Yeah, his friends. He hangs out with these very, very questionable friends. They're like hanging out in alleyways and shit.
Yeah, that's how they are over there. You know, like
That's just all the British, man.
yeah, you never seen like British movies, dude. Like they go party to like abandoned warehouses and like all the fucking bars and like discos or whatever they have in like over there.
They're like
It's in, like-
hidden.
Yeah, hitting the like abandoned fucking subway and shit like that, dude. Like I don't know if that's like American stereotyping in movies.
I
or,
have
like,
no idea, but I like it. I like it. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's like fucking
Nah, and Blade didn't come out, guys. No, it wasn't a vampire movie.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's exactly what it looked like.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it looked like. It looked like that scene in Blade where he fucking just goes mass killing on it, which by the way does happen. So that technically
Spoilers
Blade.
way. Wow.
So-
Like, oh my god.
dude, this entire thing is a spoiler. What are you talking about? For those who haven't seen it.
I mean, spoiler to the spoiler of the spoiler part.
The clips are on YouTube. Wait, like
I mean, I did wait it for the whole freaking piglet all the way to the end. So I mean,
that's true. And it's because we're holding on with the good one. That's the good one.
okay, that's the good
That's the ender.
I'm pretty sure the shitty one, but yeah, sure, go for it.
So yeah, he for some reason, yeah, he hangs out with these weird people who just know the most sickest rave parties you can find,
Yeah.
and they're there and they get the tour and whatever. And then when it came down to actually like saying like, oh yeah, you coming? They tell Christopher like, you know what? Because of your background,
cannot be friends.
we can't have you here. You know what I mean? Like you understand, right?
Like that's so funny, you know, like because of your background, like you're doing a fucking rape party at a fucking subway, abandoned subway.
like I'm a doctor and I can see like at least 200 things that can go wrong right now.
Don't ask for shit, you know, like. But I'm not invited because
You want a doctor here when shit goes down.
you know, like someone fucking overdose. You want a doctor here.
But Molly's no friend of doctors. Well, actually, that's not true. They are because they have
Yeah,
to.
they give him more
Yeah,
patience.
they have to get them the fuck out of the thing.
Like, oh shit, I got another customer.
Patient.
Sure, that's what I said.
Sure. And yeah, he gets completely rejected because of his background with being the quite possible 100 Acre Massacre murderer. So he has to leave, and then everybody's like, "Oh man, no."
Yeah, well, you shouldn't done that. I mean, but if you think about it, pues maybe yeah, because I mean, everyone's gonna be high as fuck in that rape party.
That's
and
true.
They're gonna be able to like, oh, you are the murderer from the 100 Acre thing, whatever.
He would have everybody panicking.
Yeah, and everyone's panicking. Everyone's gonna have a bad trip, and no one wants to have a bad trip. They're like, because everyone's gonna fucking know that that's the guy when they're high as
that's
fuck.
true. That's
like,
true.
You know, like, yeah.
That's true.
Oh,
So it was kind of a good thing that he wasn't there.
yeah.
It makes sense. And also because like we mentioned, right after he gets rejected, he goes home. There's another killing. I don't remember which one that one was, but there was another killing. But there was another one, and it was done by Pooh. And then an investigator had to come over to Christopher Robin's parents' house to ask him questions.
Wasn't it because of the guys that got
wait,
killed?
no, it was from the same guy. No,
Yeah,
From the
because
one
he
that- yeah, that's right. That's right.
Like,
That's right.
pues he has for you. Do you know him or this and that?
Yeah,
or whatever.
that's true. And that's when they had to get brought in to talk to him.
And
So we got that a little mixed up there. We got that a little mixed up.
You did.
You did.
You did. I did it. We watched the movie the same fucking day, dude. Like the same time.
We did.
My God.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll just keep correcting you. I love them.
Hey, that's why there's two. That's why there's two.
So that happens, and then in some point, how does it happen? Because I think he goes again to does he goes again to the hospital? Because like for some reason, I can't remember how it happens, but he remembers that the creepy janitor.
It was
janitor. It was
oh, dude. Yes, that's right. We did skip something. He saw the janitor when he got the thing from the guy saying that he was right. He looks up and there he was on the window.
Yeah, because the first time you see the janitor is when he's working, when he gets fired. The first time that he sees the janitor and like he looks at him, they look at each other, kind of like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, they're like, I've known you, I've seen you somewhere. Face.
And then when he goes to talk to not talk to the guy because they cover his mouth or whatever.
Yeah,
that's when he sees them again, and I think that's when he gets like that flashback again of the van, and that's when he sees his face.
Yeah,
like, oh, it's this fucker. Bloody hell, is this fucker?
That's exactly how they pronounce that word too.
Is it right?
Yeah, I think so.
Fucker,
something like that.
Yeah, something like I'm not.
So yeah.
I'm already having a hard time doing my own accent.
Yeah. That's true. We did miss that little part there. He does see a very familiar figure, because he didn't really necessarily see him because he was like in the dark and kind of shadowy. So he sees it, walks out of the room to confront him, and he's just gone, disappeared.
Yeah. But I think that's when he kind of started like releasing in a way like he was saying.
Yeah. yeah, that's right. And then that's when they go and they ask for him. To question him or whatever, and then he kind of just like he ends up going on his own to go find the guy.
Yeah,
he goes off to go find.
He goes find the guy.
The janitor. Because in his gut, he just kind of knew that was the guy.
Yeah, like that guy. Face that I cannot see. It's your face.
Yeah,
it's you. I know it's you because I just did like hypnotism shit and like it's your face.
It's your silhouette. Okay, it's not his face.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because they show you like that kind of like it's like, oh shit, and like the face actually comes out afterwards.
Yeah.
So it's like it's you. She goes like, oh, fucking sneaking in and everything.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's how it goes down.
He grabs a knife.
Yeah. Yeah, when he goes off to go look for the guy, that's pretty much how he walks.
Yeah. Imagine Bilbo in Lord of the Rings when the Hobbit.
In the Hobbit. Yeah, it's true. It's like seeing a little tiny Hobbit trying to be very like.
I told you that guy
Batman.
can play. He can play a Hobbit.
Yeah, the guy who we also failed to mention that they end up switching the actor.
Yeah.
And Christopher Robin. This guy could play a Hobbit.
Yeah.
I don't have the picture on me, but I'll put it up somewhere here. So you guys can see it. Somewhere around there. That's gonna end up being a post.
Here. Let's see what the other shot. It was gonna be like there.
Or you know what? I'll put it here on his face. It'll be a Hobbit. Just for shits and gigs.
I mean, they do call me the Hobbit.
Yeah, you're kind of tiny like a Hobbit.
That way, no, Mr. 5'7".
It's 5'9". All right.
Fucking 5'9".
Anyways, so yeah, he goes and looks for the guy, and he's trying to be all like ninja-y and tough looking and stuff. But again, it's like seeing a Hobbit. Like you can't take that seriously when they try to do that. I'm talking about the Hobbits. Why are you looking at me like that?
Why can't you take the Hobbit serious? Wow. Are you Hobbit phobic?
Hobbit, that sounds like it could be a thing. Hobbit.
I'm pretty sure, like, if you have a phobia on something, you just say the name of the word and then just add
phobia. That's pretty good.
Anyways,
anywho,
who's going?
Yeah,
like, you did it. You took my brother.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know he was trying to be tough. Like, the only thing that's made him scary is, I guess, like this voice.
He didn't know what the fuck was going on.
The voice that he put, and that he. Well, I can tell you this. He was an angry Hobbit. He was a very angry looking hobbit holding a knife.
Like Samwise.
The knife was the only thing that was saving him to make him look tough. But anyways, so he goes up to the old guy, and the guy pretends not to know what the fuck he's talking about, right? And then eventually, like, I guess Christopher Robin says something that hit a nerve, and the guy just starts like saying it all.
I knew it was gonna happen.
No, actually, the total opposite. He said he didn't know what he was doing. He was drunk.
Like he knew like one day he was gonna like that was gonna like cut up to him.
Oh yeah, that's what you meant. Yeah. No, that's true.
Well, like he knew. He said he knew that the guy was okay.
And well, then in the beginning he had no idea what he was doing, or why he was doing that for.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that if someone pays you, because he explains that this doctor or something would pay his shark loan, I guess.
Because he owed very dangerous people money, and apparently the doctor kept his word.
Yeah,
he had to abduct a couple of kids to do it, but he kept his word
because he was experimenting on kids, and that's the whole experiment.
Yeah, this is where the story gets real like complete 360 on this.
It was predictable.
That's not true.
It's true. Because you even called it like at the beginning.
My theory was like, I'll say my theory at the end, but my theory pretty much nailed the whole storyline. Even Alex was pretty fucking
predictable.
He was pretty amazed.
I mean, I was hoping that it was something more bizarre, of like a cult of people doing stuff with animals. Then
I mean, it could have worked too, actually.
I think that would be more
this one's way cooler.
That would be more creepy than the typical mad scientist.
I mean, we haven't had a really good mad scientist movie. We haven't lately since fucking what, Frankenstein?
Anyways,
that's pretty much eventually what ends up being explained, that the Winnie-the-Pooh, Tigger, Owl, Piglet were just experiments from this doctor who, he said the name, but I don't remember the name.
Yeah, some random name.
Some random British,
like I'm pretty sure it's not like
British
Winnie-the-Pooh
British
related.
redhead name. Redneck name.
Everything's a British redneck now.
In this movie.
Which is those three dudes. Anyways, and the like really old officer still working.
That's true. He was like the chief or whatever. The guy, dude, the guy looked like he just should have been retired
like 40 years ago,
or on his deathbed. Like, I don't want to sound like that guy, but like
I don't know how like retirement works within Europe, but like
they're harsh.
Like having a 90-year-old like police officer. Because one thing's like, okay, like like security guard.
You're still breathing. You can still work.
Right. Because like one thing is like a security guard. Because like, let's say I have a security guard company or whatever. I hire people. That one, I just need someone to stay like overnight and look at the like, make sure that no one goes into the warehouse. Someone goes into the warehouse, just call the police, right? But having a 90-some-year-old police officer working on the field.
Or he looked 90. We could, for all we know, he just looked like shit. He's probably in his 60s.
80, maybe. I don't think he was 60.
Nah, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, hey, the UK people look way younger, I think, than us.
Boy, he didn't look younger. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. He looked old in the sense of like
he should have been on his deathbed.
Yeah.
Like, it was gnarly. But anyways, yeah, that guy did kind of throw us off a little bit. Like, like, is he part of the story too? What's going on?
Well, it's because he was the grandfather.
He's the doctor. No, I'm kidding.
John. You know, because eventually, like when the guy is explaining, the janitor is explaining to the Christopher Robin.
Thirsty for something new? Welcome to the Booze and Chill channel, where every sip is, you can say, an adventure. From craft beers to cocktails that'll blow your mind, I've got the lowdown on the best drinks around. But if it's not just about the drinks, I also dive into movie trailer breakdowns as well as music video breakdowns, and every now and again I do throw in some mouth-watering food reviews. So if you're ready to mix up your entertainment, hit that subscribe button and let's cheers to some good times.
He told like he killed the doctor.
Yeah.
Like he shot him on the eyes, between the eyes, and like
shot between the eyes.
Because he said that the doctor ends up killing the kids that he experimented on because they were turning into beasts.
Yeah,
too dangerous to handle.
Their animal instincts were taking over their human.
So he said that the doctor killed them and that he went to go bury them at 100 Acre Woods.
Yes.
And he followed him, and that's where he killed the doctor. And then he went back to like bury the doctor or something, and he saw that the holes, so like the graves where the doctor had buried the kids, were empty because like came out like something came up from the ground. And I don't know
he was explaining the dirt didn't look like it was like being dug, because when you dig, you go into the earth.
Yeah, because Christopher Robin was like someone stole the bodies or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it doesn't look like that. It looked like it came in from the inside of the earth.
Yeah. So yeah, he was explaining that, which would explain.
And they do have the scene where Winnie-the-Pooh kind of like comes out of the ground.
Yeah. And freaking that explains the whole his brother being abducted. And I think the time frame was kind of similar, so that's why he was like, "No, that's him." And it also explains, what else did it explain about it?
What just like kind of like shows that like basically making you understand that the brother is one of the monsters, or
the brother was one of them.
Yeah,
and he just figured that it would have been Pooh.
Yeah, kind of like makes sense that it's Winnie-the-Pooh.
Yeah,
because then that's when he's also kind of like, I get the flashbacks of like Winnie-the-Pooh being like, oh, fucking looking creepy kid or whatever.
Oh, that's right, because they ended up meeting after he got out of the ground, and I assume this is where the time frame between the first animation and the second animation. In the first animation, he found them after they have just gone out of the holes, out of their grave or whatever. So fucking I'm losing my train of thought here. Help me out here.
The first animation shows that Christopher Robin found creatures in the woods, or like the first animation from like the first movie. Yeah, that he found like creatures, abominations in the woods, became friends, feed them or whatever. Yeah, which kind of like, I guess, Christopher Robin's brother that had turned into one of the beasts got the other kids that were also beasts and come out of the ground, that the one that survived. Yeah. What I was trying to say survive because and then I guess he went to look for Christopher Robin or something toxic in him. I don't know. Like, I guess they went to like there and Christopher Robin saw them, and that's how like it happened. Yeah. But then Christopher Robin, instead of like typical movie, which I mean, I guess doesn't affect because nothing happened. I guess he got like a bunch of like recordings. Oh, also because the janitor killed himself. Yeah, we did miss that. Yeah. Like before that. Yeah, okay. Like, after the janitor like explains everything and like confess everything. Also, he was like burning papers, like, he also confessed that he burned the house, so nothing would tie it to him. Like the doctor's house, like to get rid of like any evidence that would like connect them to whatever the doctor was doing. And then he killed them and everything. That's where he found the graves that there were like no kids in them or whatever. He dug the doctor's body in the ground, and then he killed himself, like fucking shoots himself in front of Christopher Robin. Yeah. After he confessed all his story, he just kind of ended right there. And then then they go to the girlfriend scene part, that the girlfriend's babysitting the kid. Oh yeah, that's Freddy, because there was a bunch of like, there's a lot of horror 80s, movie references. 90s horror movie references. Mostly Jason and Freddy. Yeah, because he was wearing the mask, running around with the mask. I guess, because there were like a bunch of like red balloons everywhere.
Oh, see, that's right. And their little tent looking thing that they had.
Yeah.
That's
So
actually really cool about this movie.
and
too.
that's when they do a little Easter egg of the kid, because I think it was the kid's birthday or something, or I don't know. Or I guess just the kid was like playing freaking horror shit, horror games. That's where they do the
What
little
was the Easter egg?
Huh?
What was the Easter egg?
Oh, the he's watching the first movie.
Oh, that one. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, that's true. That's the part where they mock their own work.
And that's where like the Christopher Robin's girlfriend or new girlfriend, because in the first movie was the fiance, that died. So it's another one.
So it's okay. He's not doing anything bad.
Yeah. So like Piglet killed the fiance on the first movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, they show that the little kid is watching the movie, the first one, and the girlfriend's like, that's not even true, like didn't even happen, like that didn't happen or whatever, blah, 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 kind of like it was a mockery, like the first movie, like they
Right. She now believe him. She didn't believe him, but then she ends up dying.
Yeah, but then Winnie-the-Pooh
too.
Winnie-the-Pooh ends up like creeping out in that house.
Oh yeah, when I'm the babysitter or the girlfriend, whatever.
Yeah,
taking care of the sister. So he ends up crashing the house, man. He ends up crashing the house, and the girlfriend got away.
No, you're confusing it with the parents' house. Because first he appears at the kid's house, the Freddy, because actually the kid's name was Freddy.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So Christopher Robin's
There's another
babysitting
one.
this kid named Freddy, right? And okay, it's time to go to sleep. Blah,
Oh,
blah,
that
blah.
happens first, and then he
Uh-huh,
crashes
yada,
the
yada,
other house.
yada.
Yeah, that's right.
And then they're there, and then Winnie the Pooh. Oh no! Wait!
Back it up. We missed something.
Back it up. No. First, he goes to the parents' house. That's true.
So I was right, Dick.
Wait.
You made me a fucking whatever.
No, I think yeah, you're right. Damn, I'm confusing the part. Because when Christopher Robin, and then it's the scene that
You made me doubt myself.
no. First he goes with the girlfriend, because when he puts creeping on the girlfriend or whatever, and this and that, they get into the little tent.
Yeah.
Right, the little thingy, whatever, and they get the
we do. We were right on track.
They get the Terminator. You know, the kid has like this the RC car with the camera.
Hey, that RC car looked cool. It looked like something out of like the It. No, I'm sorry, not It. The Thing. Sorry.
Something that we didn't have when we were kids.
Unfortunately.
But then they see that Winnie the Pooh's inside the house or whatever, and they end up not dying because they actually like get out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
And they call, and it's just also like that's when the grandfather, the police officer, the old police officer.
That's when he first showed up.
Yeah, because they found something on the road. Did they find dead bodies or something? Because he calls like, "Hey, my grandson."
This review is a little wonky. This one here.
Yeah, they're like, fuck. Because he calls it in. Like, I think they find something on the woods, right?
Yeah, and they found another body.
Yeah, and then he calls the station, like, "Hey, my grandson is by himself in the house with a babysitter. Just go and check it out or whatever."
Yeah.
Police officers show up to the house, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, okay, there's something, whatever, inside or whatever." And they split up. That's when he kills the police chick. Okay, that's when I say like,
so you're right in front of you. You're like,
yeah, like she's fucking screaming and everything, like no one heard her. Also in the sense of like, dude, if they're telling you that there's like the fucking serial killer or whatever inside, she goes into like the what's it called, like a barn or something with her fucking gun. Like they never pull out their guns.
They never once did it. That's true.
So she gets killed, right, in the most fucking random way. PJ.
Oh, that's right. She gets her own bone into her mouth.
Fucking he breaks or like
he rips off his arm.
Rips off her arm and fucking deep throws her.
Yeah, like he rips off her arm and like rips up enough where like a bone, like sharp pointy bone is coming up, and that's just boom right into the freaking mouth.
But she was screaming the whole fucking time, and no one heard her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was more than one cop car.
Yeah. And then that when it cuts to Christopher Robin, and Christopher Robin is in his car listening to the machine or whatever. Oh,
yeah, he was trying to find out where exactly.
Yeah, because he got a recording from the Mato the janitor. Like he got papers and everything that the janitor had.
Yeah, everything that he didn't manage to burn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and then that's where he's hearing the recording from the doctor saying that he had been experimenting on kids, turning them into like different animals, and that the kids would get traits from the animals, growing way too fast, getting stronger, keyword regeneration,
yeah,
and stuff like that.
Remember that.
And then
we barely did.
Yeah. And then there's Winnie-the-Pooh going to Christopher Robin's house.
That's true.
Christopher Robin, he goes to Christopher Robin's house.
Yeah.
And then
Pooh goes into no, it's not Christopher Robin's, his parents' house.
Well, he lives with his parents, so
whatever.
He goes to the parents' house
with the girlfriend and the sister.
With the mom, the dad, and the mom sister. And dad too.
He kills off the mom first.
Yeah, because she said in the kitchen, and the dad is with the little sister in her room.
Yeah.
Kills off the mom, and then the dad is
very gnarly too.
It's funny because the mom didn't really scream that much.
Yeah.
And the dad hurt her.
Yeah.
Compared to like the police officer that no one like did, like no one hurt her.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't show anything with the dad. Did you show that like Winnie Pooh's like roaming around the house? I guess he finds his old room, or like was the girls. It was the girls' room, I guess. I don't know. And he sees the picture. I think it was him, no? The picture that they had there of the little boy. I think it was him.
Yeah, his little brother. Yeah, he went to essentially his own room.
Yeah,
yeah.
And like, but he sees the picture, which you're assuming that Winnie-the-Pooh is Christopher Robin's brother.
Yeah.
Right. And then that happens. Christopher Robin again. Girlfriend's calling.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. He's like, oh, poor whatever, parents, and I don't know what. So that's when he goes to the parents' house and finds the parents dead. He finds that the parents are dead or whatever.
I remember that part very, very well, very vividly. Because when he walks in, he goes into the kitchen. He does it so dramatically. Remember?
Yeah, and just like,
yeah.
Way better acting than the first Christopher Robin.
No, the first Christopher Robin, I liked what he was doing in the beginning. It's when he started getting tortured and you know all that shit. The acting just went right down after that. Yeah. More, Daddy. That's not your line. That wasn't your line.
Which, okay, in that part, like in the first movie, when pinche Christopher Robin is like tied up,
yeah,
and we need to put the in like he had just beat his ass or whatever with the whip.
He whipped it, yeah.
And I think like Christopher, like, I'm sorry, I will never leave you, and I don't know what, like. Pinche Pooh gets all pissed off and just puts like the fiance's body, like the bones, just they're like, "Pen puto."
Oh, I did talk about this in the other episode in the podcast, that I thought that part was a little bit over the top. Okay, not only did he showed him the fiance's pretty much eaten body, he also made a freaking a soup out of her intestines. And that same blood that he was boiling it with, he had a tube running into a shower head, right? And he was showering him in his fiance's own blood. I thought that was way too engineering for Pooh.
Yeah, which makes me think that so Christopher Robin, after having open wounds and having his body is the bait on dead body waste, he has no fucking disease or any medical fucking conditions.
Who, Pooh or the
Christopher Robin?
Oh,
because
yeah.
like the bucket was full of like body remains.
But they were just hers, no?
Was it just hers?
I don't-
Regardless, it
I
was
don't know.
body remains, and
Yeah.
he has open wounds, and he got all wet with that like blood and everything. Which I'm pretty sure those holes weren't fucking clean. It wasn't the first time that Pooh fucking tortured someone like that.
She worried about being sanitized while killing.
I mean, you can get fucking bacteria and shit.
He
You
better
know,
bathe
like
me with freaking what are they called? That germ course the Germix.
Germ-X.
Better shower me in
I
Germix.
mean,
after
I'm
this
just
shit.
saying.
I'm gonna be pissed.
I seen other movies. I seen other movies that do like shit like that. Como se llama, like the Hill Have Eyes.
What about the
One of the Hill Have Eyes movies. I don't know which one because I think there's like 20 of them or whatever. There's one movie I saw a long as fucking time ago. Well, they do to a guy. They make cuts all over his body, and they put him inside of like those porta pies or whatever, or like those old school like
Oh, I see where you're going with
like
this.
restrooms,
Yeah, I see
like
where you're
all
going with
full
this.
of shit, like all the shit. Like
I don't remember that one though.
I can't remember which one it is, but the guy ends up dying anyways because of like the waste got into his body, like all the cuts and everything. So he got like diseased and he died. Yeah, like torture thing, whatever. Anyways, back to the second movie.
So basically,
Christopher Robin finds the parents. He's like overreacting because he found his dead parents.
yeah, dead right in front of him.
He had to like overreact.
And then after he goes on with his little overly dramatic puking, he's like, "Oh right, my sister." So he runs upstairs,
and he cannot find this.
And he can't find the damn sister, dude. And
then we go to the most random scene that I don't think it mattered at all, but they just said it just because when Owl kills the random dude.
Which one did it? Oh, also wearing flannel too, right?
No, the guy that was taking a shower, the guy that was like showering with his fucking AirPods on.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Question: you guys shower with your AirPods on? Like, if you do, do you like wash your face, hair at all? Like, why the fuck would you do that?
These are his questions.
It's a serious question. Like, why the fuck are you gonna shower? Like, don't you know like speakers exist? Like, if I take a shower, if I want to listen to music, I put in my little speaker inside.
The water resistant.
No, like not in the shower, like in the restroom. Like,
oh, because I'll have a little rubber ducky as a speaker.
That's fucking
he's in the shower.
Nice. Nice. But I like have a speaker for like I do carnes asada, whatever. I have like my little speaker.
Yeah.
But like I want to listen to music, but like because sometimes
take the same speaker into the shower.
Yeah, no, I don't put it in the shower.
Well, not in the shower, but you know what I mean.
Because sometimes like men do take a while when they get dressed for like special occasions, I guess. So like if they're still waiting or something that I had to shave, you know, and like fix my beard and then shower or whatever, I'll put in the speaker and listen to music while I'm shaving, like fixing my beard.
Yeah.
And then I'll shower. So that's how I can listen to music while I'm showering, not wearing fucking headphones. Like, why would you do that?
If anybody hasn't answered that question, just put it down there for it, please.
Anyways, but yeah, like that guy, you know, that's why fucking I will kill them. I'm pretty sure like he was watching it like while he was showering, like, why the fuck is wearing his AirPods on? He's taking like showering your whole fucking body, man.
So you think that's why he killed him off because he looked like an idiot showering with?
Pretty much.
He killed him for being stupid.
Yeah. Eso te pasa por pendejo, le dijo.
Okay, I can see that actually.
You know, like
I can see that.
Like we don't need those type of people in the world. And like he called them. Like you know that those AirPods are not water resistant, right? Like why?
We gotta stop this thing from multiplying now.
Yes. And then he did his owl thing.
Yeah. That's right.
Which was cool that I had to like Google it that he fucking puked acid on his face.
Oh, that's right. He puked acid like if he was a goddamn xenomorph.
Yeah. You know, like the fuck, like puking acid.
And
like,
then this guy's like, wait a minute.
Wait, hold that thought. Like,
owls can do that?
Like owls have acid? Like Like, what? And yeah, apparently owls have two stomachs, and one has like those enzyme acid or whatever.
Yeah.
And I guess that's what he puked. But since he's like mutated or whatever, his acid is like way too acid to like acid
So,
stuff.
yeah, not the fun acid, but I mean like the one like like xenomorph aliens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was like that acid.
Yeah. So yeah, that kill was pretty cool actually. Now that you remember that, and then he finishes him off.
Kill. Like
He finished him off with
kill.
like a literally big old fuck you, and just right in the eye.
Because if you think about it, I think he only killed 2 people. No, wait. Yeah. Because like the burning chick at the beginning, he just kind of like ripped her head off or something.
Yeah.
And then that dude.
And then that guy.
And he didn't kill anyone else.
No.
Oh, wait, he killed like the police officers.
This is the police officer and from that second scene though, also.
Because, well, that's the thing. A bunch of police officers end up finding the tree, like his hideout, remember? And they go in like 4 or 5 police officers go into like
when Tigger gets released.
Yeah. So they go into the house or like the treehouse thing, whatever treehouse, like the freaking hole, whatever.
It's kind of like a treehouse.
Yeah, I mean it's a tree and it's a house. So, they see fucking body parts in the table, and they still did not take their fucking guns out, like,
or ran.
Or like call for fucking backup. Like I don't know. I mean, if I were to
send in the National Guard,
if I were to go,
they're from over there.
If I know that there's supposed to be something killing people in the fucking woods, and I go into a fucking tree, and I see body parts there, I'm gonna take my fucking gun out.
Yeah,
I mean, and then Tigger comes out and like he fucks everyone. I think even Owl was there, no? Or just Tigger?
No, at that point it was just Tigger.
Yeah. So I guess maybe that's why they gave him that like kill.
I loved how they kind of like introduced him. Well, not introduced him, but we hear him talk for the first time. Because they see these, like you said, there's hanging body parts and they're like in this weird formation.
Yeah.
And they're like, why are they like that? Why are they hung like that? And then you see him from next to, I think it was the old guy's face.
No, like, but that wasn't the old police officer. It was like some
other one, and you see him like right here, and he goes, "God, that's my line," and he just, I'm like, "Oh, that was cool."
Yep,
that was cool.
And then maybe that's why I was like hoping that he was gonna come out jumping or something.
Yeah,
because then they show that Owl and him are like rushing somewhere.
Yeah,
he just like jumping and he makes like that like.
He was doing something. I don't remember what it was.
Like they show you like,
but I was hoping he would at least be the one who would go boing boing. We don't get that either.
But he made a joke or like he made a reference to that because they show you like, okay, Owl's like
flying
or whatever, and then you see it from Tigger's perspective, like he's like hauling ass behind him, like they're going somewhere, and kind of like I guess they make you understand that he's kind of like bouncing a little bit or something. Maybe he's just fucking running.
I mean, he runs on all fours, so that's probably what we saw.
The one that we saw run all four was Winnie-the-Pooh, not Tigger.
Well, I mean, he can also do it too. So.
Oh, well, I guess I'm just saying. But yeah, they're basically heading to the rave party, I guess.
Yeah,
because after that the rape party comes out, and
the first time we mentioned it, he was just like showing him around. This time is when the actual rave is happening.
Yeah. Like first they're like, oh yeah, this is the place we're gonna have the rave. Are you guys are invited? Oh, Christopher, I'm sorry, but you're not. It'll be cool. You gotta kill those people, but you're not invited. So okay, guys, it's gonna be here next week, okay? Or like in 2 days, so like 3 days or something. I don't know. They are right to the rave because Winnie-the-Pooh is there, and then I was told Winnie-the-Pooh to go, okay, I'll fucking kill everyone or something.
Yeah.
And then
he tells them like, oh, this is where you guys, what do you say? This is where you guys unleash or something like that, something along those lines. Owl telling Winnie-the-Pooh, this is for you and Tigger to let loose.
Yeah. And just starts by like Winnie-the-Pooh just walk in and there's people there and like he kills someone.
Yeah.
Kill the first person. I guess I think does he use this though? No.
He uses the
bear trap
the
but
bear
with the
trap
chick
with the chain from and that was like what 5-6 feet away.
Yeah,
God damn.
because like he walks to some people and he kills the guy, and the chick's like freaks out, so she runs into the rave part, right? Like I guess she was at the entrance, and she runs in where like there's everyone there, like what the fuck, huh? Like she's all bloody and everything. She's just running, and then all of a sudden you just see the bear trap like,
Yep.
and then so Winnie-the-Pooh kind of like just pulling the bear trap or whatever with the chain, like you see the
Hells
fucking
yeah.
head blow, like flying and everything.
Yeah, that part is freaking gnarly.
And then that's where the massacre happens.
Well, that's on Pooh's side. The other side was Tigger's.
Yeah, because they pinche tigre, like with the chica picando los pies, like she's like, oh, don't poke me.
That's
don't
true.
poke me.
Yeah, because essentially it was Pooh killing where the rave was, and
then everyone started,
and the runners will get it with us the Tigger.
yeah. Because then again, like we mentioned, the rape party was like at a fucking warehouse or something, I guess, like over there in London, England, or whatever. Everything connects underground.
Oh yeah, the tunnels. That's
Yeah, because like tunnels and stuff.
Yeah, because they were tunnels like for where the water goes through.
Yeah,
like those really big tunnels, like sewer, I guess.
Yeah,
Sewer.
they go over there. They have good parties, I guess. Like, oh, this is an awesome place to open a business. Abandoned fucking warehouse connected to some fucking sewer. Fuck yeah. Nothing wrong will ever happen here.
True. The rave. That's where we stayed at. We went on a little quick pee break here, but we're here. Took a really long piss, by the way.
He couldn't hold it anymore. It was all him, not me.
I didn't have two liquids, but anyways, so yeah, freaking Pooh Bear again takes over the rave, lures them all to Tigger, and Tigger just like having the time of his life as he's murdering all these people.
Yeah,
like you said,
but then they never fucking let him out.
What do you mean let him out?
Because he was in a cage, remember? Like
oh yeah, because he's a lunatic.
Yeah, but then still, like I was expecting more in the, I don't know, like more Tiggerish, because it's supposed to be like, oh, like all hyperactive or whatever kind of thing. Like
we didn't get the tail, we didn't get the boing, we didn't get the TR double gut.
Yeah, I was expecting more, a little bit more Tigger essence in those killings, but he was just being like a typical
Tiggerism.
Yeah, it was just being a typical like monster killing people kind of thing, like.
But in the style of Tigger, sorry.
No, he was missing that style of Tigger.
That's what I'm saying. That was the only thing that was missing.
Yeah, we didn't know. So that brings another point down. So that's an 8. Yeah.
And yeah, like he was just having the time. Is like you mentioned the one kid. He pokes the big girl from the, what is it, like a little, not a little.
Yeah, because like the stairs, I guess, like the hallway thing or whatever, like
it's all made of metal.
Yeah.
Like it's like the piping for the rails.
Yeah,
and then the
like
bottom
a warehouse thing, whatever, So imagine how those things
think
look.
A big factory. When you go when they go up the tanks and they have to walk over this like little metal bridge. Well, that kind of like that shit.
And so he was like, ooh, like poking or whatever.
Yeah.
And then she was just like, instead of like fucking running away somewhere else, she was just like stepping on his fingers, like, don't, oh my god, like, oh.
But I think the thing that kind of sort of annoyed me was throughout those entire killings that the chick that was running the whole place and the party was literally following them around, just watching them kill them.
No, but she wasn't the one that planned the whole thing. The last one that died, right? The one that
she was the one that let the friends in.
That was the other one, no? Because there were
two
one. Chicks.
They were the same one.
Was it the one?
Yeah.
Because the one that told Christopher Robin, no, fue ella. It was another chick. I think she was like kind of like she died like first.
I think it was her.
Anyway, there were two chicks that told Christopher Robin not to go to a party anyway. So, but yeah. And it's funny because pinche Christopher Robin finally shows up with the gun.
Yeah.
Shows up with the
He
gun.
shows up to the rave with a gun.
Yeah.
Christopher's got a gun.
And he shot Tigger. And he's just like, oh wait a moment.
Tigger's on the run.
Oh wait.
Cause Christopher's got a gun. Yeah. So yeah, he finally arrives. Like you said, someone had the balls to finally pull out a goddamn gun.
Yeah.
And not fully loaded though, because I remember only him shooting like 3-4 times and he was out.
It was the janitor's gun. So
he wasted the first one.
Yeah, so let's say it depends on thing though. But I guess he has like 6 rounds?
I think that's like we're not gun people, but I have a good idea. And I think it's 6 rounds like the minimum.
So one went down already, he had 5 shots, and then he shot Tigger once, and then I think he shot like randomly 3 more shots afterwards, and then Tigger like killed the chick.
I hate it when they do that too. Yeah. They're like, like don't do that.
They're like right in front of
just wasting ammo, dude. Wasting ammo.
Oh my god. So yeah, then Tigger escapes and Pooh had left, I think. No,
Pooh was there the entire time. He's just that.
Pero they don't meet. Oh no, yeah, because like, where's my sister? And give me my sister. And I don't know what. Yeah,
in fact, that's when they end up having this. They have this particular moment. This, not this one necessarily. This is when this moment here when they finally
there. Yeah, that's at the warehouse.
Yep. That's when they finally meet.
That was Tigger.
Was it? Oh yeah, I think you're right. That was Tigger. Yeah, because that's where they meet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he shuts Tigger or whatever, and then Tigger leaves. Pooh shows up, and those are like, "Where's my sister?" And yada yada. Oh, because then we need to put someone like in the fucking hallways there in like the warehouse or whatever it is, like underground, and he gets the chainsaw. He gets a fucking chainsaw.
We get the Texas 100 Acre Wood massacre.
He gets a fucking chainsaw. Like chainsaw is on.
Yeah.
Right. You hear the.
But these guys over here are like, but it's not moving.
It's not moving. The fucking thing is not going. The chain's not going. Like, it's not fucking going.
Like that was their concern. That's not even on.
No, because there was a bunch of fucking scenes that like, oh, it's off, but apparently it's fucking on now. Like,
oh yeah, that's when they knocked him, when they finally knocked it out of his hands. And then I think it was Christopher helping the chick, but then he ends up catching her. The chainsaw's on the floor. Keep in mind, this is the point that we're, according to them, it's not on.
Yeah, because they hit Winnie-the-Pooh chains. Like he drops the chainsaw and it turns off. The chainsaw turns off. Because it was like all smoky, it's smoky or whatever, and it turns off.
That's true. It was because it turned off. And then it magically turned on its
own. It magically turned on because then the girl was on the floor when he was like about to like get her and just fucking go like with a chainsaw.
And this is the same fight that we're talking about from one like 20 seconds to another.
Yeah, it's because like it's fucking random because they were at the warehouse when he comes out, my sister, whatever, and this and that, and he gets out of the warehouse or like underground thing, whatever, and they're in the woods now.
Yeah.
And he just running away from Pooh. The chick still hadn't showed up, the girlfriend, and then she still hadn't arrived. And because she was driving to the rape, you remember, like she like, oh fuck.
Yeah, it's true.
She's all psycho. She has like the tracker thing or whatever on the guy. So they're outside in the woods, and Pooh's all like, oh, fucking chainsaw, whatever. Because there's even one point that he pierced a car or something with a chainsaw, and he takes it out and the chainsaw's on fire.
Oh, he put it through a gas tank.
Was it a gas tank?
He put it on the gas tank side, pops it out, and it's like Ghost Rider's chainsaw all of a sudden. Like,
yeah, and Christopher Robin just like fucking like no matter, whatever, like fucking trying to run away and shit. And then also what happened, like in one point that they're in the woods or like somewhere, Christopher Robin is on the floor and Pooh is about to like, I guess, like get his ass. But then behind Christopher Robin, there's like a hole in the ground, and I think that's supposed to be where he got buried.
Oh, that's right.
Because he gets PTSD or whatever,
yeah.
and I think like he drops the chainsaw, like Christopher Robin hits him or something. That's when he drops the chainsaw, but he's all like,
See, the chainsaw lands on coincidentally right in front of the burial ground where he was buried, where he came up from the dead, technically.
yeah.
And he just has like this moment. He gets like, I think he gets flashbacks to him. I think
where he's coming out from the hole.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
And then the chick arrives, and that's where a whole more fighting happens or whatever. He snaps out of it, and that's when he gets the girlfriend, and then the chainsaw magically turns on because the fucking saw is also going or whatever. Yeah. He tries like the chainsaw on the floor, and he tries to like grab her, like he grabs the girlfriend and he tries to like just push her into the chainsaw.
Yeah, like the face to chainsaw.
And
the entire time they're like, that wasn't on.
Yeah. And then Christopher Robin, you just hear like, Pooh. No, I think he calls him by his name. No?
Pooh?
Yeah, like Christopher Robin doesn't call him like Pooh. He calls him like Frankie or whatever his brother's name was. By his
brother's name, yeah. And that's right.
Pooh turns around. Christopher Robin has like an axe.
Yes.
And like.
And just whacks him.
Oh,
right in
brother.
the head. Oh, that's like, right. That's
brother.
Yeah, that's like the only thing that we got that was like from the actual, I guess, cartoon.
Yeah, like a reference, like
bother,
a phrase.
Yeah.
He turns around, Christopher Robin had like the action, like
brother, and then right in the fucking face.
Plays the fucking head open, like
yeah, that was a really good whack.
And then he just falls into the hole.
That was a real good whack. Good whack.
And then the little sister ends up like being alive, I guess. I want to say that maybe Owl had her and he released her, maybe. I don't know.
But why would he do that?
I don't fucking know. That's the thing. I'm thinking about it. Like
maybe she just escaped.
I don't know. I mean, you don't really know what happened though. Yeah.
That's a good point. They never actually clarified.
Everything was fucking close by. Because remember when when I said it, I called it like the girls in the house, like the babysitting house, the police, everything shows up. So like, the rave. She pulls out her phone with a tracker, and she's like literally like super close to where the rape was.
Oh, remember? Yeah.
Like right. everything was fucking close by. Like the house, everyone's fucking house was like maybe fucking 5-mile radius or something. Like I don't know.
100 Acre Woods ain't that big of a place. Everybody knows each other there.
Yeah, like what the fuck. But yeah, like the little girl comes out and everything, she's safe and all. Like, and then
they never clarified that. That's true.
Yeah, no, like they never show like actually maybe the little girl actually escaped the house and she just ran into the woods.
Yeah.
Or who knows, right? But then that happens. Who knows? That happens. The girl's safe. Everyone's fine except Christopher Robin's parents and everyone at the rave.
Yeah.
That's why you don't do raves. Like, although something I learned like in the movies.
Something you learned?
In the movies when it's like a rave related something, everyone fucking dies at a rave.
From something. From mauling overdose.
It doesn't matter what it is. Like there's always a fucking massacre in either supernatural or whatever. But if there's a rave in a movie, everyone dies.
That's true. Even in action movies.
Yeah. That's why I never went to raves parties in high school. Also because I never got invited. I wasn't ravey enough.
Is that a thing? You rave, bro? You raving?
You rave?
You raving?
Are you gonna be in your underwear with some fucking like something glowing? Huh? Are you, bro?
Want to get your nipples pierced by some crabs, bro?
Hey, you have a nice body that looks nice with oil? Because we're gonna fucking oil up, bro.
You want to do cocaine through your pee hole? What?
You getting to edit?
Did I cross the line? I felt like I crossed the line there.
Like, are you gonna edit that?
But yeah,
I think I came out in South Park.
Maybe.
No.
I don't doubt it. I don't
Yeah.
doubt it.
Anyways,
So yeah, the raid party. Yeah, okay, apparently don't go to raid parties.
yeah, and apparently so far both Piglet is dead and Pooh is dead.
At this point in the movie, that's right.
And then, but yeah, that's
There's a slight happy ending at the end, but I mean, like, it kind of isn't.
it kind of isn't.
People still don't believe Christopher Robin because his proof got killed.
I mean, he just has the tapes and everything that like he has stuff in his car.
That's true. Now he does,
but
he still has to convince people.
also remember the little kid show the police officer from his tablet that he had like Winnie the Pooh, like when he broke into the house, like they had the recording of Winnie the Pooh. Remember?
No, but then he broke that. No,
because the kid had it on the tablet, like he had it recorded, and when the police officer showed up, he showed it to them.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
What happened is fucking I like beach owl's psycho way. Because they're back in Owl's house, right?
Yeah.
And it's just him and Tigger. Was it Tigger was there, right? Or no, I can't remember if Tigger was there.
He probably was, but he's probably back locked up like they always have.
Yeah. But I always saw like, oh, Christopher Robin is gonna get it. And blah blah blah. And I'm gonna make sure that Pooh.
Oh, you're talking about the end.
Yeah, because that's the end already.
Yeah, the end. That's right. Which I happen to have here.
Right there you go. Pooh's all fucked up, like yeah.
Yeah, and Pooh going on a mono.
And that's Piglet. And
regenerating both of them. You can see this fucker twitch. But yeah, Owl throwing on his monologue saying Christopher Robin shouldn't have done that, and where our strength, our abilities are through our friendship, which was beautiful, by the way.
But you have to do it in a creepy voice.
Oh, that's right.
Because he was the one that had the most creepiest voice. Then I get Piglet and Everett.
And all the dialogue, because
yeah. I guess he was the smarter one.
Well, that's not true. Piglet had one line in the entire movie.
He did.
Yes.
I remember.
We can never trust Christopher Robin again.
Oh, true. But now I can go back to whatever I was saying at the beginning of the movie and everything. With Igor. Is Igor or Igor? Igor, right?
Eeyore.
Eeyore. Eeyore. I learned that's how English people say, like, how does what noise does donkey make?
Muisna.
¿Cómo es un burro, güey?
They go Isno.
Bueno. Come on, like in Spanish. So like the English people, they say Eeyore, or like
you want me to do a chicken?
The name. His name is the noise the English people make to mock the donkey noise.
Oh,
like the Mexican, they go like,
yeah,
right?
How?
Yeah. Okay, so back to that point that I was saying.
So yeah, it's again Owl doing the finishing evil villain monologue, saying they're gonna come back because he even says only I know how to bring them back.
Mm-hmm.
But he also says, "Kid, our power is within our friendship." I'm like, oh,
because then, okay, regenerate powers or whatever, unless like as you were saying, maybe the owl it is the doctor, and that's why he knows how to bring them back, and not just that regenerative. He needs to do something for that regenerative thing to actually kick in. But I was saying, like, okay,
I think it's in the honey.
You see, because he did had a honey thing.
He was holding a goddamn honey pot.
So Piglet gets his brain blown off.
Mm-hmm.
And it regenerates. It's going to regenerate because it show you, like that clip show you that the head is coming back. It's growing
slowly
back.
Coming, yeah.
So if by getting your brain blown off, he's able to come back to life, why was
because
Igor not able to come back to life?
That's what I was saying. Because they ate him like completely. All they left was bone.
Maybe it comes from the bones.
But From
Piglet
what?
got his brain blown off.
Yeah, but he still had the body. Eeyore is like, and was in like what 3-4 different stomachs.
Or maybe everything grows from the bones. But you don't really know what was left from him.
But that's what I'm saying.
Now, if nothing was left, then like okay, yeah, like they literally fucking ate the whole thing.
See, but my thing is he couldn't regenerate because he got eaten by the same experiments. Kind of like only adamantium can damage adamantium.
Yeah,
You know what
but
I mean?
in the sense of like, let's say, oh, can they regenerate? Like, oh, Pooh's foot is the only thing remaining, but I can bring it back because regeneration. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
'Cause, I mean,
that's another way.
there's no brain. Then like, I would say like, okay, the brain is there. It grows down, then growing up.
Well, that's another way to look at it. But anyways, yeah.
It's kind of like they say if Wolverine or Deadpool, if they shut up. Well, I think it's been proven in Deadpool, but
I think it has already.
Yeah, they cut the head off. It's a new head grows out, or a body grows from the head.
A body, no.
That's it.
Yeah. No. no, it doesn't.
Yeah, there was actually an anime they made like maybe like 2015 or something. That it was something like some people would end up being kind of like monsters in a way.
Uh-huh.
That they would like regenerate, and they would say like the only way to kill them, in a sense, I guess, is to cut their head off, which they had never done it because they don't know. It was like if you cut the head off, is another head gonna grow or another body gonna grow? Because they would cut the head off and destroy the body, burn the body, and the head would get cut off or something, and something else would grow. But if you don't destroy the body, what's gonna happen? Another head grows or another body grows, or it's gonna be two people now, or what's gonna happen?
Damn.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Anyways,
type the answer in the comments if you know.
Yeah.
And you got any other one before we go?
Maybe it's too hardcore.
Say it.
Say it. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'll leave it for next time.
Oh.
I'll leave everyone in a.
Oh, it's a cliffhanger.
Yeah, it's a cliffhanger.
Well, now it is, dick.
I'm gonna do a cliffhanger.
All right. Well, that's how it ended. That's how it ended with with Owl's evil villain monologue saying, "We'll be back. I always come back."
But then, what if Pooh is not the brother?
Let me know if you know the reference to that in the movie. I mean, what is what?
What if Pooh is not the brother?
What if, it could be freaking Owl. I don't know. It could be any of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but it's implied. It's Pooh. It's implied.
Or what if the plot twist they make you believe that it's Pooh, but it's not?
Then it would be the Owl. It can't be Piglet.
Maybe it's Piglet. Maybe it's the rabbit, because Rabbit never came out. And he was never mentioned in the movie either.
But Bunny just happened to be the name of Christopher Robin's sister. So that's a little...
Yeah, no, because there's no mad sign unless Owl did have the girl and he injected thing and she's going to turn into a rabbit.
If they inject it, because the entire time we've just been seeing honey. And I'm pretty sure that it's just what stuff that's in the honey that's making them...
If Owl is the scientist and Owl did have the girl, and that's what the girl was in the woods or whatever, like he let her go and he did the experiment on her, and that's why Bunny's going to turn into the bunny rabbit. I don't know.
The girl bunny's going to turn into an actual bunny.
Yeah. Maybe.
There's another theory. There's another one. But that is all. That is the whole movie. We literally, we were a little floppy, this review, right? But I mean, we patched it all up at the end. We're good now.
We're good.
We remembered. You remember? I remember. But yeah, that clears that, guys. Let me know in the chats. Have you seen part one? What well, we said you don't have to watch that. You don't really have to watch it. But it's fun.
I mean, yeah.
Let me know if you've seen part two. Let me know what was more upgraded in this movie? What was more upgraded? Who's your favorite character? Which one was your favorite kill? Anybody who keeps kill counts, because I forgot how many kill counts that is. I fucked up on that one. But for those of you who keep kill counts, let me know how many kill counts there were there. And that's pretty much it for that. Any last words, sir?
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger. I'll leave it as a cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger. All right, guys. That's it for that. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for the live tomorrow. Yeah, there, or there. Anywhere. Any one of those two. But that's you get the mic there. Thank you all for watching. And for those of you who are watching and or listening on Spotify, hit the like as well as on YouTube. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you are new. If this caught your attention, we talk about a lot of stuff in the podcast and stuff.
Yeah.
And hit the bell notification because YouTube will let you know when my ass pops up on the algorithm. Not like literally, like me.
That might be
all of me.
Depending on what algorithm you're.
Depending on the algorithm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Why not?
If you keep watching, I'm gonna keep drinking. Peace.